Well, I'm live. Eating peas and mushrooms and butter sauce. Getting started late. There's one. Don't know who it is yet. Cindy Conway. Cindy with a Y. How are you, dear? I'm running a little late today. I'm doing. It's been rained in all day. Can't get out. Well, I can get out if I want to get wet. And then the internet went out for about an hour. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I'm here. I didn't schedule this thing. I forgot to schedule it today. But so this may not go too well today. I may not have nobody stopping in. Yeah, we're doing the same thing here. It's been storming off and on all day today. Every time it looks like it's clearing off, I'll head out there and it'll start raining. But what is that popping up there? Let me get rid of that, whatever it is. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to this rain. I wish I had me a little greenhouse to work in, but I don't. I'm distracted right at the minute, Cindy. Yeah, there it is. I gotta look, make sure. I can't remember if I took my meds or not, and no, I didn't. So I might as well do it right now while there ain't nobody on there but me and you. Yeah, I'm in tropical storm season. That's for dang sure. Every year, this time of year, you can just about count on showers every cotton picking day. But I guess I'm noticing it more this time because I don't have anything to work in. Yeah, I need something like that. But my stuff really got messed up a couple of days ago. Look, taking my pills. Yeah, that tub. Hey, number one. that tub that I had my potting soil mixed in, I got perlite mixed in with that too. And when all that stuff was left uncovered, that tub filled up about halfway with water, and then of course all the perlite, it floats to the top. So I had a mess. I mean, I had a mess out there, but I pretty much got it straight. I was able to get hold of somebody there at the VA, and I kind of raked them over the coals because of the when I started getting my meds to the VA instead of going to the drugstore and getting them. They took me off of the Levemir. I don't know if I had one of them laying here or not, and put me on this cotton picking insulin that comes in the little bottles like this. And then I got to sit here and I got to do all this crap and fill these needles. But they sent me the insulins, but they sent me no needles. So, and it's been a real tight month for money, and I didn't have any needles other than what my baby grandson, he uses them. He's the one with that type 1 diabetes. So I've been getting his needles, his used needles, and sticking them in and putting them in alcohol, and then filling them with alcohol and squirting it out to disinfect them. And I've been using his used needles. And they started raising hell at me when I said y'all didn't send me no needles. And the whole reason for me switching to the VA is because of all the copays and stuff on my I done lost my train of thought. I glanced over here at the comment and I lost my train of thought that quick. But they were raising hell at me, and I started raising hell right back because I said, y'all, why send me the insulin in the little bottles but no needles? And the whole idea was because I couldn't afford a lot of the copays on the other stuff. For free. I didn't know that. Well, but I'm not getting my insulin from the pharmacy. I'm getting my insulin from the VA. And I know it's a no-no, but you know it's either that or no, not taking no insulin at all. And plus I don't. This is all new to me, and these needles here are the ones that and they only hold 30 units. Well, I need ones that will hold at least 45 units. And I've been looking on Amazon, and I can't find anything that says any more than 30 units. So this is all new to me. But so far, I've been able to keep things in check. And I'm having a lot of, I don't know, I get really. I'll ask them about it. I've called the vet. I talked to somebody today, via chat. It wasn't online or anything. Well, it was online, but it wasn't talking, one-on-one. It was just typing in stuff. And I lose my train of thought so much. I don't. I don't know. I was talking to my daughter today. Ever since I got COVID last August, and my daughter and my oldest grandson took over all my business, so to speak, and I hadn't been able to recover from that because now I had to switch. Something happened with my bank account, and they tried to charge me. My family's not okay with it. They're not okay with it. I'm having trouble keeping up with stuff. I don't. And it's like now I'm on this bank deal that's called Current. Current. Well, for some reason, I can't go online and check my funds and check what I've got left and what I've spent and what I haven't spent. I have to do it on a dadgone telephone. Well, I can't work those stupid apps on the phone. So this bank, Current, they're not really a bank. All they are is just a debit card thing. I don't need that. I need something I can sit down here and go online like I was doing with Chime. It was all right there. I could keep up with what was spent and what wasn't spent, and what's been paid and what's not been paid. Uh, and I hate to say it, but I'm just totally confused. But I can't work these telephones. I mean, I can barely answer it, and most time when it rings, I don't even answer it because I can't hear on it. That's why I insist on doing private chats with people, because then I can hear what they're saying and understand what they're saying. With that telephone and that speaker on the telephone, it's just a jarbled mess. I can't uh, make it. I feel like a helpless old idiot. Um, but I don't know. I'm so totally aggravated. Um, but it's not my family's fault that my situation. They do the best they can. The only ones I got that I can depend on is my daughter and my oldest grandson, and I never know what. Like my check yes hit yesterday. $750. That's what I get after FEMA gets their little piece they get out of there. And out of that 750, I get to keep 150. My daughter gets 600, for household expenses and stuff. And it so this morning I start looking at stuff, and I only got $636 in my account, which I bought. I had to buy new pants because my pants that I wear, they're these knit sweaty like things, and I can't even hardly get them clean anymore. It's where I've been wiping my hands on them and stuff when I'm out there working in the dirt. So I had to get a new pair of them. That was about $21, I believe, and I had to get a new. Uh, I had to get a new one of these, and because the other one, you know, broke on me, and I can't. It don't work too good, and it's, you know, and everything. So I had to get a new one of them. I had to get. What do I do with them? I got a. Oh, I had to get a box of masks because I'm forever. I don't like using other people's masks that other people have used, like my daughter and stuff. You know, when we go out. So I needed my own box of masks. I had to get them, and I broke down and ordered me a new veteran's hat. You know, one that's not offensive or anything to anybody. So I only had $636. So guess what? That means I still haven't paid my Tube Buddy. I still haven't paid my Norton antivirus thing that you have to have on these things. And you know, I don't have to have much, but $150 ain't much either. So it's not. What is it? It's the first. No, it's not even the first. My check ain't supposed to hit till the first. So you might as well say the first is tomorrow, and I'm $36 from being broke. So I don't know. It just tears me up thinking about it, and how quick stuff. Oh well. And I don't know what that is. It's kind of grape flavored. It's them things. Where is one of them? I thought I had one of them laying here. Yeah, there's one. It's this stuff that comes in these little things here. What is it called? I might not should be energy. But I might not should be drinking that. It's got 120 milligrams of caffeine. I didn't know that. It's sugar free. Add to your bottle of water and shake, and that's what I do. Because I don't drink Pepsis or Cokes anymore. Oh, so I don't know, man. I'm just aggravated. I'm aggravated with the rain. I can't go out there. I got stuff that needs to be repotted. Russell, you're endangering your own life and possibly putting others at risk by reusing someone else's needles. You have told me you have little clothes and they only get washed weekly, so you well, a lot of stuff. Stuff that got stole out of here when we started moving stuff over, and I'm pretty sure I know who did it. I mean, simply because this person parks right there at our back door, the way this place is laid out. and you couldn't see that door and the keys hanging in that door from the street. You have to drive back there where this person parks. And I don't like getting anything done through the VA is like pulling hen's teeth. Same thing on that cotton picking ramp that they was going to do for me. That nothing never got done on it, and that's when I had to go buy that one for $300, and that's the one that screwed up my banking stuff at the time. I don't even know who social services is. I can't hear nothing on the phone. I have to do it. Oh, I'm just totally aggravated right now, guys. I'm sorry. Totally aggravated right now. I wish Jaden was awake. I'm staying awful thirsty here. Well, wow, what did I do with my? Oh, there it is. Now I found it. So I got that. I hadn't took my. Did I give myself a shot? I guess I did. I can't remember if I gave myself a shot or. No, I'm not giving myself a shot. But I've got to get some needles though. I can't believe they sent me the insulin, but didn't send me no dadgum. I mean, you send me that. What the heck am I supposed to do with that if we don't have no needles to do the dang things with? Now I got a prescription of my Levemir pens sitting down there at the drugstore, but that the copay on them is more than the money I got left that I can spend. So I'm stuck with these needles. I can go in there and get some of his needles that's never been used, but those are his, and he's type 1 diabetic. His is a lot worse than mine. My daughter's got all on her plate she can handle. She does, you know, she's not. I don't know why in the world she won't. She let them know from the get-go when she worked over there she didn't want no manager's job. Which, you know, she makes yeah, some of my subscribers have helped me a lot. And I'll get a check this month, or in July, because I'm over $100 threshold now. And I got a call in to the VA, but you call the VA, they say, well, we'll call you, we'll get back with you. And they never get back with me, just like that dadgone ramp. They never got back with me. And honestly, that ramp that I've got out there, as a lot of y'all boys, you're concerned that it didn't look that safe. And well, it's not that safe. I have to be super careful that I don't run off of that thing. But the VA, for a long time they was wonderful, but now all of a sudden they don't follow up on nothing. I went to the podiatrist yesterday morning, and she won't see me no more for 4 months. She's got me set up on another appointment for 4 months. She never says anything that I can do about my legs. And my legs are pathetic. I'm talking about my calves, how they got all this discoloration and all this scaly looking stuff. She never says nothing about it. And before I was going to VA, I had excellent doctors carrying everything, but all the copays kept going up. Um, Actually, she don't know I'm using these needles. I don't know. I don't know where she thinks I'm getting my needles. Well, I was getting some of his of Jaden's, but he got low, and so I quit using his. I started saving the ones that I use. But if I take and I dip that thing in alcohol, and then I pull alcohol up in it, and then I squirt out so they're clean. The only thing I can tell them needles, them little old needles, they do get dull. I'm looking at them, but don't that alcohol make them safe? I don't see what it's not like I'm using a stranger's needles or something. And uh, and people keep telling, well, they're not that, the needles are not that expensive, but when you only got $150 a month to play with, $15 is expensive. And I think it was $15 for, I don't know, it wasn't that many. What's not expensive to some people is expensive as all get out to me. I shouldn't even be complaining to y'all about this. So, all right, I'm gonna just shut up. I'm gonna go look on. I shouldn't have got started off on this, but I sure should. But my day's been all messed up anyway. Uh, my cars is not dirty. They just, when I'm out there working, I wipe my hands on my pants legs, and pretty soon, every time they get washed, they just get a lot less clean than looking. And I had some people say, "Don't you ever change?" Well, I change pants, but I don't. They just don't get clean looking, and it's right there on my thighs where I wipe my hands. Um, I was gonna get me an apron. Uh, this thing, and I actually ordered one. Then it got canceled because of something they didn't have it, or something they didn't have access to them, or something. So I was gonna order some more, but I sure can't do it this month. Uh, uh, what's going on in my life? Yeah. I hate to admit it, guys, but I don't think with a clear mind anymore. And I understand, it's like when my wife was living and she was progressively getting worse and worse and worse, but it's over a slow period of time, and you kind of get used to it, and you don't really notice it that much, but in the long run it gets worse. You don't notice it, and it's the same thing here with me. They don't notice because, of course, I'm getting better. I walk better. Uh, 6 months ago, I was having help getting on the dadgone potty and stuff. And now I don't have to have help getting on the potty. I could go use the commode. Of course, I got that thing that's raised the commode up, and stuff. So I'm it. You don't realize just what's going on too much if it goes over, like yesterday maybe I was a little bit better, and today maybe I'm not. You don't notice it's just, you just, I don't know. And my sleeping, I will go to, I will actually lay down in the bed to go to sleep around 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I'll get up around 7 or 8. And then I'll start to be sitting here trying to do something on the computer, and I'll actually fall asleep here at the computer, and I'll wake up. Then I'll decide to go late. It's just screwed up. I started to say, um, I was going to do a video of my day if I can remember to do it all through the day and make a video of it to show you what um it I just I go to sleep, I doze. Of course, just sitting here, most like when it's raining out there and I'm not out doing something and being active, then I'm just sitting here being inactive, watching whatever pop. I watch YouTube constantly. Um, uh, how many of you guys have actually? I'm not. I'm gonna change the subject here. Uh, how many of y'all have ever been to the Smoky Mountains the national park, up around Cherokee and Pigeon Forge, and a place called Cage Cove. Probably a lot of you have been to Cage Cove. I get upset when I see these videos that pops up about this place that was abandoned and all of that stuff. Cage Cove was not abandoned. That was a community where people actually lived, where one of my wife's uncles, great uncle, lived. And his cabin is actually still up. That they didn't abandon their homes. They was forced. I'm not quite sure now how it worked, but they were forced to sell out. In other words, the government offered the money, they had to go. There were some people that wouldn't go, and they got to live. When they died, it went to the government. So it was never abandoned. My wife's relative was named Carter Shields. His cabin is still up there. Now, there's some question as to whether he built the cabin or one of the other relatives did or something, but there's a lot of stuff, in your family history that people talk about, but stuff gets kind of lost over time, so we're not sure exactly how everything worked, but we do know that that was it was either a great or a great uncle, but it just bothers me that they say it was abandoned. It was never abandoned. And there's somebody running that thing on YouTube now, abandoned, and it's just a play on the words to try to get some attention, to get you to watch it. All right, guys, I'll break down and order some needles off of Amazon. I think I can get some for around $10. And I'll start using Jay's needles. The trouble with Jay's needles, they'll only hold 30 units, and my dose is 45 units. So that means for one dose, I have to use 2 needles. I have to set one. I have to set one all the way down at 30 like that, and then I have to set the other one down to 15 like that. So I'm actually having to use 2 needles for one dose. And what's today? Today's Wednesday. I'm gonna try to chat with that nurse thing again. The not the virtual nurse. I actually be chatting with somebody and not a computer. And I may even get in a cuss fight. I don't know. Because I done told them one time about the needle situation. And then she said, well, we'll have to contact the pharmacy where you get your, boy, that pissed me off. She said, we'll have to contact the pharmacy where you get your insulin. Well, I get the insulin from the VA. from you guys. You send me the insulin, but you don't send me no needles. It really pisses me off. That it's like they're not listening to what you're saying. I'll go. I can start using Jay's needles because it'll take me a day. Show me your bed. Why? Why do you want to see? It looks terrible. It looks terrible. I don't even put sheets on it anymore. I don't. It's too hard to make it up. It's too hard to get around there and get the sheets on it. I just sleep on the bare mattress, and I got a blanket and a pillow. Uh, why do you want to see my bed? Oh, it looks terrible. I'm ashamed of the way my bed looks right now because it's not made up. I got my pillow over there, my dog's laying up there on one of my blanket. Uh, you can face you can FaceTime a nurse and you can show her how you sterilize the needles. And she can see no sheets on your bed and your dirty clothes you wear repeatedly. Well, I change clothes every I change clothes every 2 days. It just don't look like I changed them. Uh, but it's so hard to do all this stuff. Sometimes I have to have help getting my shirts off. Um, and I don't want people to think my family's terrible to me because they're not. It's just that when I had COVID, everything changed. I can't put my socks on. I've got this cotton picking. Here it is. I used to put my socks on with this before COVID. Now I can get the sock on here, but I can't move my legs in a way that, because you have to turn your leg a certain way to get them to slip down on your feet, and I can't do that anymore. So I have to go in the morning. I have to go to my daughter's room or to Donovan's room, and there at the steps. And by the way, I've still never been in that part of the house since we moved here. I'm not able to get down them steps. Well, I might be able to get down, but I don't want to take a chance on falling on that concrete. But I can't get my socks on. Uh, I can get, if I used to, I had them, where is it? Wow. That gone. Where did them go? Oh, um, this is what I'm wearing for shoes. I don't have any shoes, and I won't be seeing the doctor for another month to get a prescription to get some shoes that I can wear. But these are wore out. So yesterday podiatrist, they fixed me up with another pair of these. But guess what? I don't know if you can tell. Well, no, you can tell. This is one size too big. So I can get them on my feet. But the things about these, they're very hard for me to manipulate because it's got, well, they're just a pain in the butt to get on. But these are longer. So these being longer than the ones I was used to, I'm tripping on these. I can't get in and out of the car with these on because they keep hitting the thing. So but yeah, my shoes, I had shoes. Those shoes were way over $100 a pair. I didn't pay that. The VA did. But they got stolen, and we still don't know what all got stolen. We don't know, but now what the hell was I talking about? If you hear me cussing a lot now, because I'm aggravated. I don't know. I'm just. And if it's raining tomorrow, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna go nuts. When I guess I need, when I wake up in the morning, if it's clear, I need to get out there and do whatever I'm gonna do right then. But because my regular routine was to wait till about 10 or 11. But here lately, it's raining by then. Anyway, so much for that. Nothing's like it used to be. But I'm just not physically able to do like I was doing before COVID. Before COVID, I was doing okay. But after COVID, I'll never forget that day when they said I could get up, and I tried to get up, and they said, "Well, you can get up." Well, guess what? I couldn't get up. Then they set me up. Well, I couldn't walk. I couldn't stand up. So I really ought to be thankful though, because a lot of my subscribers have helped me out. I mean, back when we was desperate to find a place because the landlord only give us. At first, he wanted us out in a month, but we told him where to stick it. It wasn't going to happen. And coming up short because of the COVID and everything, because everybody in my household had got COVID. And once you get it, you can't go back to work and all that stuff. And my middle grandson got it, my daughter got it, my baby grandson got it, Donovan got it, then I got it, and we were in real financial straits. And had it not been for some of the subscribers. Well, all of them were a help, just being there, That that was that was a blessing right there. But then, uh, trying not to get all blubbery here, but then some of the people, and how in the heck can somebody take hundreds of dollars and give to somebody they don't really know? All they know is what they see here. They don't know me, They know what they see here. And I'll call some names here. Petite Fireball. She'd never been much on my channel. And she was watching a live stream, and then she give me a super chat, $20, I think it was. And then the next thing I know, let's make it this. But it wound up, she made it $200 for that night. And Granny Doe, God bless her, I hadn't seen her in a while, and I worry about her. She gave me $400. $400. She don't know me either. Just what? And there was others, 25 here and 20 there and 50 and America, and I'm worried about her. Her health is not good and everything. She sent me a card, a package. Had 50 euros in it. That's more than $50, But the people that were giving me stuff like that don't, all they know about me is what they see and what I say. So if it hadn't been for that, we wouldn't have got over that struggle about having enough money to move and everything. I mean, we're still not in a place like we're accustomed to, but it's a roof over our head. It's an older house. It's, oh Lord, I don't know. I'm just so thankful for the YouTube family that I've got. Not a lot of you, but boy, what I got, the ones I got, they're golden. So thanks for all that. And I hate to get on here and start complaining, but I just can't get my head wrapped around stuff anymore. I wished I could work these out on the telephone and get my banking thing straightened out. But I keep saying, folks, I kind of made my bed, so I'm having to sleep in it. With no, and I got brand new sheets and everything for my bed, and I've had them a long time. Never put them on the bed once. Never did. I like the bed. My room's not big enough where I can have my bed right up against the wall in the center of the room, something so I can get on both sides of the bed. The way it is now, it's pushed up to one side. I can't make it. Can't make it. Anyhow, all right, when I get off here, I'm going to go ahead and order. I'm going to go ahead and order me some needles. I still don't see why it's so dangerous. Oh yeah, Darlene, I've seen somebody do that with graduation students. They don't have it at school. They walk by. They did that on one of Jaden's classes when he was out so long, and they drove by the neighborhood all in cars and stuff and waving. And that was over a year ago. That was when he was still into let's see, I don't forgot what grade. I think he's a sixth. No, he's a seventh grader now. He was a sixth grader. But anyhow, guys, thanks for stopping by. I got to make some kind of changes. I know that. I know that. Gosh, I hope it ain't raining tomorrow. I don't need to be shut in. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I'm shut in because I can't go out. And then when somebody left the cover off of my table and it rained on it all night. I didn't even know it. The next day I went out and everything was flooded out. I'm having a hard time keeping my fingernails clean. Anyhow, I guess I'll cut this short. Been talking an hour anyway, and I've been complaining for our grandpa. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for that email, dear. Well, it wasn't an email, but thanks for your message about his comments, about the different plants and everything. Lisa helps me out quite a bit with identifying some of these plants and stuff I got. And did I show you I've probably got a dozen crepe myrtles that have rooted, and I've got them in pots now. But of course, I didn't label them, which I knew what colors they were when I took the cuttings, but I didn't label them what color they were. So I got all these crepe myrtles, and I can look at them, and the only way I'm gonna know what color they are if they decide to bloom out one day. All of you have different things that I appreciate so much about you. With Lisa, it's the help that she gives me with the plants, identifying them and everything. And I would love to do a private chat with Lisa. But the summer, and number one, she's got a basement. She's got a basement. I would love to have one like. But let's see. My to-do list is I'm gonna call that nurse person again tomorrow on the VA about these these needles and stuff. And I just kind of lost it when she told me. She said, "Well," acting like they had to know who my provider was and all that stuff. And we're sitting there just thinking VA is the provider, and they're the ones that send me them little bottles of insulin. And then I got to go to the provider about the needles. But they're the provider and they're the ones that sent the insulin, not the insulin or not the needles. That I whoa. What's this, Lisa? In the hospital so they can weed out what's wrong. When I get home, we'll send you my address. What have I missed here? Are you going in the hospital or something, Lisa? What the heck? Oh, crap. Well, I keep missing stuff. Lisa, are you going in the hospital for something? What have I missed here? Dadgummit. I'm going to have to reread all this and see what. Hey, Tia's mom. Teresa McKay. Oh, my. In the hospital so they can weed out what's wrong with WHE. When I get home, we'll send you my address. Yeah, I need your address, dear. Hey, Willow. If you're just coming in, I've been complaining and belly aching and getting people aggravated at me. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, what? I started my live late, about 20 minutes late. And now I'm fixing to close this thing out. I'm chilled. I wonder if it's got cool out there. But I'm trying to get it all straight in my hand. I'll see you all again. Take care. Thanks, Darlene. I won't give myself a shot with these needles. I'll go get 2 fresh ones from my grandson. Has that got stuff in it, or not? Just no, that's empty. I'll just throw these in the trash right now. But I've got to get this straight. All right, guys. I went in this morning not breathing well. I wanted to tell you and May at the same time, and we had a heat wave. Okay. Well, gee, I hope you're all right there. Okay. Well, Lisa, why are you telling me that you're living in the same house that you was raised in? Boy, that's neat. I wish I could live in the say that, but well, no, I don't because I didn't live in a regular house. It was a real little house till I wasn't born in the house, but that's where they brought me from the hospital. But it was really, really little. Uh, but I can't say I wish I could live in the same house that I was raised in because I was raised in a house in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, a house in Norfolk, Virginia, a house in Jacksonville, Florida, a house in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, another house in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. So I'm all over the place. I don't have the place where I would say my real formative years was in Jacksonville, Florida when I was 13 and 14. Um, but then again, I did a lot of growing up at a house in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. A lot of growing up there. That's where I had the girlfriend that was 21 and I was 17. And I ain't never forgot that girl. I ain't never forgot when she told me I was just a boy, but we made a baby, and then she wanted to have an abortion, and I didn't, and she told me pretty much I didn't have no say in it. She said, "You're just a boy." I have never ever forgot that. I was just a boy, but I was okay to be girlfriend, boyfriend, I mean, intimate and all that stuff, but to tell me I was just a boy. Don't know if that baby lived or died. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she did abortion after I left. But when she told me I was just a boy, that's when I left town. And the next year I joined the army anyway when I hit 18. Uh, did a lot of growing up in Winston-Salem, a lot of growing up in Jacksonville. Uh, Man, I don't even need to think about that. All right, guys, I've been yapping over an hour, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm sorry I went on a complaining rant, but I did. I've just had a rough day. I was dadgone rain. And the last time I looked at the radar, we were locked in. Even had a little lightning and thunder today. Um, it's almost like I'm afraid to go off mine because I'm kind of in the dumps. Uh, so I I appreciate y'all being there and appreciate you sitting here listening to my complaints. Um, but you know, I'll see you on my Saturday live. I won't do the needles thing with the used ones. I'll use some fresh ones and see if and go ahead and I can order some on. I can order some on Amazon, and they will. Let's see, today's Wednesday. They'll be here Friday. I get 1 day service on Amazon. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you. See you in the next one. That's my. Did I tell any stories? No, I didn't. Well, I was talking about Cage Cove. I'm gonna do a video about Cage Cove and some things I know and about that. You know, it's part of the family, my wife's family history. Uh, but anyhow, I'll see you in the next one, guys and girls. I appreciate you so much.